Buttercup specifically, which
Just Buttercup.
So
Just Buttercup.
Not only use, a lot of people.
Oh, look at the.
I've seen a lot of comments wondering, like,
Yo, is that the lab? Yo. Look at that. Look at the combo counter, the hit stun combo, the damn. Oh, yes.
Currently, your down attack pulls people in. It allows you to follow up.
Yeah, see, alright, it at least lets you know exactly when you drop. That's exactly what I wanted. It lets you know exactly when you've dropped an actual hit stun combo, when your opponent is now free to move, and where your combo is continued because of your ability to dodge or DI and chase.
Called Rainbow Dash.
Oh my god, dude. This character is gonna make me really reconsider how much I want to play Rick all the time. Still gonna be a Rick main. I definitely want him to be the guy I take in tournaments, but I am gonna play the hell out of the Powerpuff Girls.
Any of your roles to go for the kill.
Oh, the Switch does a hitbox?
Different ways that you can approach with this character. There's a lot of fun.
I'm not speaking well today.
And something that we're
The Switch animation has a hitbox on it.
Improving ways to start combos with landing with different approach tools. It's not just, of course, the nair. You have down air, which is another great way to.
Dude, their spike is ridiculous. That shit is gonna dunk on people.
Many different ways as you. So very unique character, a lot of depth to them. A lot of fun to them. Definitely
their idol is adorable.
I think that we have ever had.
How does their idol change based on who the leader is?
For anybody who's curious, I did see the beginning of season 3. This one is a lot of fun.
So we're getting this one for the beginning. I'm excited for this. Is this gonna be a ranked map? Is my curiosity.
It'll make this one go down.
Oh, look, the gremlin in the background goes up when you jump on the pulley.
So if you're playing in, say, 2v2s, and then for the 1v1 version, since this is a very long
I like this stage. I do really like this stage.
Are actually gone.
It's just unique.
Top of each other.
Okay, so this is the 2v2 variant.
For safety.
Yeah, and a lot of focus, of course.
So there's going to be a 1v1 variant of this stage, which I actually am excited to see. Okay. Oh look, him's in the clock. Him is in the clock right here.
So it is a stage that brings in
It's a lure. I love it.
Definitely gonna be, you know, this is like an average day.
If Mojo Jojo's not flying around in this saucer because he's already won,
astronomical.
Yeah, I mean,
then
like
yeah, this is probably gonna be everyone's new favorite 1v1.
Either the
It's just a half-size Final Destination. Like, look at
That's all
it.
I'm saying.
We're not being so. We'll do it on 3, all right?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Buttercup.
It's Bubbles.
No.
I knew he was gonna say Bubbles.
Personality.
Yes.
But Buttercup, I personally, and don't get
You're
me
right.
wrong, all the voice
He's
actors
right.
are extremely talented. I just love the rasp in Buttercup's voice and the fact that she's got that little edge and toughness to her. Like,
Buttercup has a whole episode dedicated to her being stinky. Fun, super.
The
hilarious.
Buttercup slander is outrageous. I mean, I see Ajax being a Bubbles guy just because he seems like he
You know what's funny? Before I started
is
to
just
rewatch,
super
like, the show in
over the
general,
top
I
positive.
actually was more Team Buttercup, and then when I pulled out.
Oh wow,
like,
look
so
at those
last season,
skins.
Make sure you get those last. And of course.
I could not get my master skin. Got my diamond skin. I could not get my master skin.
a lot of changes.
Have pulled up on my screen.
Maybe one last grind today. Maybe I do a stream today if this video does well.
This technical player of higher tiers than you now receive a higher minimum RP gain before the MMR calculation.
Okay,
There was a bit of inconsistency for some people when they would beat someone, say, in Master and they were in Platinum and wondering why they weren't getting enough RP. Well, we have made an adjustment towards that, so we want to make sure that when you are beating someone of the higher skill level, you are getting properly rewarded for that.
I just the whole rank rewards really just made no sense. I mean, I know that there was probably some kind of internal logic for it, but it really just deflated me. It doesn't necessarily need to be easier. It just needs to feel more. Like, I don't mind being punished for losing 3 games in a row. I should lose massive RP for that. Or sets in a row. But if I'm winning 4 or 5 sets in a row, I should be stacking the same. Like, if you're going on streaks, you should get multipliers. That's kind of my vibe. And if you're a player that's stuck in the middle, then you should be shown that you need to develop by being kind of stuck. But if I can win 5 games in a row, I mean 5 sets in a row, I feel like I should be like, alright, maybe you get out of this rank. Especially if all of those sets are against people that are in my rank.
and it will be much more, not only much more satisfying, but also make it easier once we get up to that Grandmaster rank to be able to see people fluctuate. And if you are Master 1 or higher, so Grandmaster or Master 1, you will have an active decay if you not play for a bit. So RP will decay.
Ooh, good,
so you can't
good.
just roll
You
into number
and
1
then sit.
hold that position.
You
Just sit
have
there.
to defend your title.
That's
If you're
right.
Gonna fight for it. You got to keep fighting for it. There are gonna be people challenging you. You got to defend the belt.
Yes. So allow
Rank
big
decay.
changes to ranked, and remember, keep.
We'll see what it is.
The updates that we do as we
Hopefully
go
it's
along.
only for Master
And
rank.
of course, we're always,
But rank
willing
decay
to
is
learn as
huge
we go. We're really
because
hoping that
you shouldn't be able to just get to number 1 and then stop playing. I don't think anyone's really done that, but
a lot.
I'm
It's
sure
a lot
it could be a
more.
problem.
It's a whole new about that as well. And there's a there is a one of those
Emil Svensson, during the stream, we see you in
Mhm.
chat, Emil Svensson. You asked for a certain skin.
Yeah, the
is it
one
the Harley
true
skin?
Rick Sanchez, which is Rick Prime. That is your first.
Oh wow, we have Rick
Rick
Prime.
Prime will be in the battle pass. The Rick and Morty
Ah.
Prime. Need that.
But now we need.
Outgrowing the space.
It's just
Now we
he's
need
literally
Rick,
burning the hair off of his head with the heat
like
generated
young
in his mind.
Rick C-137 that was chasing Rick Prime.
So that is a part of the ring out. I cannot wait.
Oh my
This is gonna be
I
god.
am so happy. To
The
see this
salty
game.
ring out?
Let's
No!
do it, too. It's
No!
so I expect everybody
know
to be
what the hell you're
running
doing.
to tier 33 by day
Stop
one.
it.
You see, it's called the tech.
One here.
I'm
Oh!
so excited about this skin. With
That's
the-
probably gonna be a skin I might have to rock as much as possible. I might play Aria.
That's all of Game of
I might
Thrones,
play my
okay?
ass off.
Yeah, much like
Some
Game of Thrones,
Arya,
also, you can
just
never
because
choose
of that
which
skin.
Arya, as you can see, she's always plotting something.
With that emote, oh, that's perfect.
Mhm.
Good for
It's,
Arya.
dragon-based ring out.
Good
This
for
one,
Arya
I
mains.
don't really
A lot of
swap
Game of
off
Thrones.
The Batwing
W.
ring out often, but this one I'm.
When are we getting
Yeah,
Daenerys? When are we getting Daenerys?
Hold on.
Come
we gotta
on.
Full screen this. Wait.
Oh my
We
god.
gotta just.
Oh my god. I can't.
Oh,
No,
I
okay.
fucking can't. I fucking can't.
Maybe this one. Maybe it's this
These
one.
people.
Oh no.
These
Ah.
fucking
We got some bad
people.
bounces, folks.
These
Hold
are
on,
the
wait,
best
wait.
cosmetics in gaming, and if you
Is this one?
disagree,
Ah.
you're
Oh
wrong.
god, we gotta get one good one.
Look,
You know.
one of them's
Oh my god. Does it
No.
never happen? Is it coded to never happen?
We got the old screensaver in here. Wait, we promised. We saw when I.
Oh
We
my
swear, it
god.
didn't happen.
Wait.
Wait,
We're not
no,
crazy.
no, no.
You know,
I
we're
am
excited
so
to get
mad.
it done, and here we are, just sitting waiting on it.
I'm
Yep,
so
yep,
mad that I
yep.
want to see it happen. I'm willing to sit here and let this stream. No!
Which is another skin that will
It's
be
fine.
truly unique. And of course, the quintessence that who has a freaking chainsaw for a sword.
You know, why did
Batman.
In the Prestige store already? Yo!
Like,
it's cool.
cyber skin a little while ago.
They got the
Look at this.
anti-life
We got a new one.
Superman as well. They put the whole heavy metal cast in the game already. Let's fucking go. Yo.
That's true, but all
Top
Superman
tier
has
skins. Top
already.
tier
Like, I feel at
skins.
point
This
now
whole
you're starting
season,
to
W
see there's a
skins.
variety, you know?
Who has a million prestige currency? Ajax. A million prestige currency is wild.
The different details on his
The
suit
light.
and, like, the way that it
Wait,
fits.
why is the lighting so good on him?
To be able to see this, which is the Batman 85th anniversary.
Yo.
Get the skins. You actually will be able to get currency to unlock some of the older skins as well for Batman. So you'll be able to get currency that could be used for the Batman animated skin, the Samurai Batman.
Oh, let's fucking go! I could get OG animated Batman skin. I'll play Batman if I can get that skin, honestly. Like, let's go.
I don't know that.
Not gonna lie, getting skins makes me want to play characters more.
It holds
Like,
two.
the
two
more
strong places
interesting
in my heart.
skins I can play on a character, the more reason I have
It
to
is
play
one
them
of the
more
best
often.
ones out. Ice and lasers.
Oh, nice.
Another unique thing, which is much
This
like
is
those-
real. Like, this is actually really cool looking. Why is it so short? Honestly, make a whole game out of this. Like, I would play this for at least 15, 20 minutes at a time. Just this. Just this. I would play for a literal 30 minutes of my day. If you put a bunch of extra cool enemies in there and some power-ups and stuff like that, like, I mean, I don't know. I'm asking for a lot, but that's really cool.
You can approach a lot easier with aerials. You can move a little bit easier in the air, and the reason for that is because we have done a pretty big overhaul.
Okay.
To the way that
Talk to me.
When I say pretty
Talk
big,
to me,
I mean
Ajax.
pretty much every single character in the game has been changed in some way or
another.
Oh. So we have a couple of videos to show off that first. Let's go ahead and pull up the first one with
Show me,
Agent
baby.
Smith.
Show me, baby.
The visuals kind of give it to you straightforward.
Oh my god!
As you tried to go for certain moves, it was ways to help
the movement. You can fast fall your aerials. Yo, he was hinting at that.
Yeah, and now that we have.
Oh my god!
Is we have basically adjusted the movement speed.
Thank you, player first. Yo, this is genuinely incredible change. Like this. The entire thing that we've needed is this game to feel really good when you jump in the air. Please tell me that they're making short hops easier.
We never rework characters to do unique things. You had the input for neutral special, which now you could do.
Oh my god.
Percent windows to get the follow up off of ground bounce, but you don't always have to do that. You can land with Nair now and get a jab follow up. When a lot of characters have changes. We mean a lot of characters have changes.
This is really meant to be kind of a cross-the-board quality of life.
This is
This is supposed to feel better. This is supposed to
everything about this.
Allow you to expand on this combo game, and this is again not just Batman that we have done this with. But for Batman, you have a brand new dash attack called Bam Pow.
Oh my god!
Double over at higher percents.
So they just got rid of his old dash attack.
With things such as side air. Because it was very
That's awesome. So he can't just slide under Rick Laser anymore?
So now you have for people are wondering, well, where's the slide? Well, the slide is now on down tilt. But what happened to the other kick? What happened to his armored kick? Well, now it's an active input. So when you use down attack and you input it again, you are able to go into the old sweep. You have the ability to do follow-ups.
Yo!
Setups. You have
fuck, Batman's gonna be beating ass.
Second input.
Please tell me we got some Rick tech. Press the button. What's this? This tournaments? Official tournaments? Ring out. Competitors get collectible cards, double brackets, singles brackets, Saturday 20. Where's that?
Very first supported local event called Ring Out, which will be happening at the HyperX Arena over in Las Vegas. We're very excited to be able to start
later this month in Las Vegas.
Different ways to support Multiversus out there. You have
I want to travel out.
That has been doing
I think I travel out.
Many more.
I didn't do anything for my birthday. Maybe this is how I celebrate.
Thank you everybody for joining us for season 3.
Beautiful.
Into the verse. It's been a lot of fun. Oh wait.
What?
We forgot the couch food.
Oh, the couch food.
We forgot couch food. Oh my god, hold on.
I don't have anything. Oh wait.
What?
But what does this mean?
Is that the Wicked Witch of the West? I'm pretty sure they just hinted Wicked Witch of the West at the end. Right? She fucked with apples, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I actually wrong? Hold on. What's their chat saying? Apple. Marceline! I'm fucking stupid. It's Marceline. Cause red. Cause she sucks the red off of an apple. I get it. I get it. I get it. So we got Marceline hinted as probably our next Battle Pass character, I would assume. Just because that's pretty much what Ajax did immediately after the last Into the Verse, where we had Samurai Jack revealed. He was immediately going on about his Power of 3 joke, and so that was our immediate hint that the Powerpuff Girls were going to be the Season 3 Battle Pass characters. So I am pretty sure it took me a second to realize what the apple was a hint at. Thank you, Twitch chat. But Marceline is pretty much confirmed to be the Battle Pass character for Season 3. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. Maybe they swerve us. Everything we saw here today is nothing but exciting. The Powerpuff Girls look incredible. They look like exactly how I hoped they would. They're a trio fighter that fight with a huge amount of depth to their kit. And somehow, some way, they made everything feel the way that it's supposed to feel. And I don't even really know how else to describe that, but just as somebody that watched Powerpuff Girls growing up, you watch their kit, you see that openings, or not opening, but you see that trailer that they created for the characters, and really, you can't help but not immediately see the amount of love and effort that was put into the creation of these girls. So, and the Rowdy Rough Boys. The boys are going to be a Battle Pass character, just like Uncle Shagsworth. They are going to have their own lines of dialogue, their own references, and they'll most likely interact with the Powerpuff Girls in unique ways themselves. So a duo's match between the Rowdy Rough Boys and the Powerpuff Girls is going to seem really, really interesting, and I love that so much. We saw, of course, they have their beach skins, and I'm sure we'll get a couple other skins maybe for the girls, but I'm excited to see what potential we could have for skins. I'm sure the Batman event is going to come with Powerpuff Girls skins that are going to be absolutely adorable. Cannot wait to see it. And yeah, really, there's just so much here with these characters, and it's almost like the thing that really, really blows me out of the water is when you're looking at the way they design the new characters. They don't necessarily say to themselves, how do we make this as easy to implement into the game as possible? They really look at the character and say, what is it that people are going to want to do with this character if they know this character? And they build it around that, regardless of how much effort that is actually going to take, which is why I think as a community, we need to acknowledge that this game will not be fully complete until Ben 10 has been released. That's what I'm realizing about this game today after this Into the Verse. The amount of effort that gets put into each individual character and the amount of genuine, deep lore exploration that gets done just through simple fighting kits. Even with the super nuanced, I never actually made this prediction out loud, but I guessed that Blossom was going to have Ice Breath, Bubbles was going to have her Screech, and Buttercup was going to have her Heat Vision. Because canonically in the show, even though all three of them have those powers, they all tend to only use, only Blossom really uses the Ice Breath, even though technically they can all do it. Only Buttercup really uses the Laser Vision, even though they can all technically do it. It's their favorite ability to lean on. Which means that a duo of the Powerpuff Girls and Superman, I think, is going to go stupid, by the way. There's just so much there. A tank and an assassin? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So the rest of the Into the Verse was pretty much just them going over the Battle Pass, which looks great. Not too many comments there outside of, Rick Prime could have looked better. I don't want to harp on him too much, but his head just looks a little weird to me. Maybe I need to play with him in the game to see what it looks like in motion, but there's something with his, the back of his head with his hair, it looks different than I thought it would. But I was never really that, stoked about Rick Prime getting into the game anyway, because, I hate Rick Prime, because, he is kind of the main antithesis character. I wouldn't even call him a villain, because Rick's more the main villain of the story overall, but as far as being the antithesis to our main character, being Rick C-137, Rick Prime is the bad guy, so wasn't necessarily needing to see him in the game, not before, flashback Rick, whatever you want to call him, old or young Rick, the Rick that has the long hair that's searching for Prime Rick before the Citadel was created. the reason the Citadel was created. Batman 1989, Tim Burton's skin looks incredible, and I really genuinely hope that we get to see a Jack Nicholson Joker at some point. Jack Nicholson is probably the most iconic interpretation anybody has ever given us of the comic book version of the Joker. Heath Ledger gave us the nitty-gritty, realistic interpretation, and then Mark Hamill gives us the literal voice that we hear in our head when we read a comic book. But Jack Nicholson was the only actor that really feels like he took like the looniness of the Joker and the serious like violence of the Joker and put it into one film character. And I don't know if I'll ever see someone do it as well as Jack did again. I mean, no one I think has ever come that close to clinical insanity without fully stepping over that line. Maybe in acting history. I don't know. You really got to watch One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest to really understand the beauty of Jack Nicholson. But the last thing that I want to go over is just let me center. Let me make sure I have my face in the center of the camera for this one. Thank you, Player First Games. And thank you everybody that watches all of the comments on X, all of the YouTube videos that get made, all of the discussion that we the players have. You are clearly listening, and I don't want any of these other people that are gonna continue to be frustrated with this new season regardless of what happens. You guys are doing an incredible job creating this game, helping the competitive and the casual communities to thrive. Anybody that hasn't been putting in over a decade of genuine, deep love of the culture and of the sport when it comes to video games, you probably do not have the frame of reference to really understand just how nice it is that a major company like Warner Brothers is backing a game with the type of genuine love and care that is being put into this game. I just don't think I've ever seen it actually happen. Like, Fortnite is the closest thing I could compare it to. And Fortnite was made by Epic Games, which was one of the biggest game companies before they created Fortnite. Like, they had some really solid IPs to their name before they went all in on Fortnite. And then when Fortnite got big, they were able to double down on Fortnite entirely and put all of their efforts into making that game the best that they could possibly make it. And that's the track that I see Multiversus on, except this wasn't a company that already had an established, dynasty of great video games to build off of. This was developers that had incredible track records with other companies. Specifically, here's a fun tie-in. Tony Hahn was one of the project managers at Riot. I knew that, but I didn't know just how influential Tony really was on games like Valorant and games like League. And these are two of the best esports in the world. Now, I know Epic cares a lot about making sure that esports is a cornerstone of their company. But that's one of the reasons why I really have all of the faith in the world of Player First Games. When you're looking at companies, you need to look at the people. And Tony was one of the biggest advocates that if a game is going to thrive, it needs to thrive with both competitive players that want to take the game as seriously as possible and play it in competition and play it for stakes, and for people that just want to be able to have a good time, hop on, and grind with their friends. League is a battle no one's ever going to win because that has become too professional. It's just too much money in it, and too many people care way too much about it, and I think that's probably why Tony wanted to move away from Riot. But you could see in Valorant his ability to take a formula that had effectively been mastered with CSGO and infuse such character and personality into it. And it's not like Tony did that all on his own, but a project manager has a huge amount of power to determine the outcome of the final product in terms of a video game. And we know that Multiversus is in fantastic hands. not just with Tony, but the entire team that they have put together over there at Player First Games. And now that they have the entire backing of Warner Brothers, as what I would only assume is a deal that pretty much makes them Warner Brothers' sole game developer, because all the reports tell me that Warner Brothers Games is nothing but a name at this point. I really don't think we have any reason to think that this isn't going to be, if not the most successful fighting game, at least one of the most successful live service fighting games of all time. I mean, as of right now, I think it's pretty much this game and Brawlhalla. Like, those are the two options. If you want the more polished option for competitive play, Brawlhalla is still beating us out. But if you're looking for an experience that has just character, charm, whimsy, and just love put into it, yeah, you're not beating this game. And Smash ain't beating it either in that department. Smash has the gameplay, in a locker, but as far as the cosmetics go, the skins, the stages, everything is just top tier in Multiversus. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm just excited for this new season. I'm excited to grind ranked. Excited for these new characters. Excited to maybe a surprise character that drops this season. We'll see. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.